here we are. This, as you can see, is Mighty Number 9. And it's fair to say I've tempered my expectations for this game over the past 3 years or so. Obviously I expected to play a little bit like Mega Man. For anyone who doesn't know, this is the spiritual successor to the Mega Man series. And it had a rocky road, shall we say, in its development cycle. And an even rockier road after its release, and the reaction to the game and some of the comments that have been made from reviewers and certain developers on this game. So I'm just going to jump right in. I've watched a little bit of footage. I have a general idea of what to expect. Again, it's a Mega Man game, so you should have a general idea of what to expect. Now, from the get-go, it's quite a nice title screen. I like the music. It's very simple, but it sounds pretty good. It feels a little bit Mega Man Network. I never played the Network series, but I don't know, I'm getting a feeling of that. I'm pretty much expecting this to be like one of the latter X game series / Mega Man Zero, one of them. And I'm not the biggest fan of where the game's gone in that general direction. Everyone's been saying for the last however long that they've done nothing with the Mega Man series in forever, which I think is a lie. Both Mega Man 9 and Mega Man 10 are very, very good games. Mega Man 9 is very good because it's just Mega Man 2. But they took the formula that works and applied it and blah, blah, blah. We're going to crack on. We're going to see what happens. Yeah.
It is the present year. Breakthroughs in robotic technology have ushered in a new era of peace and
I can see all that money definitely didn't go on the voice acting.
Violence is confined to the Battle Coliseum, where robot combatants face off in spectacular duels. Today, the Coliseum
The
walls once
NBCA
again
National
echo with the shouts and
Bot
cheers of
Championship
excited
Academy.
fans, when suddenly
Ah, there he is. What to expect?
Ready? Go!
Professor!
I'll refrain from making the jokes about this being Klepic, because I'm pretty sure they've already been done. There's a lot of bloom going on. I've assigned bloom on, and boy, it shows. That fire looks appalling, by the way, and so there's a smoke.
We must make for the laboratory, and quickly! Beck, you forge ahead and clear a secure path. I'll follow and monitor your progress.
Is that his name? Beck?
Yes, sir.
Oh, never knew that. Okay. There's no charge shot. Feels pretty much like a Mega Man game so far. No slide. You can climb up ledges. I didn't need to be told how to do that. I could have figured that for myself, but thanks anyway. Who's this clown?
Once again, the president has declared a countrywide state of emergency. This based on reports of haywire robots
Now,
rampaging out of control.
I will say, while the voice acting is not exactly winning any awards, it's still not as bad as the voice acting in Mega Man 8, which is where the series kind of really took off in a more anime-style fashion, I guess.
Attention, is this thing on?
Cherry didn't well. Yeah, Mega Man 8 the voice acting in that, so basically they took, as far as I'm aware, they took the voice actors who did, or the Japanese voice actors, and just got them to actually do all the English. So apart from the fact that the acting's terrible, obviously all the inflections and the words are, they don't sound natural, because obviously it's Japanese people talking in English.
Oh, is this thing on?
Avi?
And now let's go live to our eye in the sky Avi for today's Avi News traffic report. Thanks, Avi. As you can see, we've got
There's too much talking going on, too much narrative, too much exposition. I want to just play.
Mighty number 6! What does he think he's doing? Unless... could he be malfunctioning too? Uh-oh. A security bot. And it's out of control.
Yeah, it looks out of control.
Beck, there's no other way. You'll need to fight your way through. You can handle this. I know you can. Professor, I'll do it. Beck, did you just absorb the cells of a weakened
Cells.
robot?
Ah, clever.
And, my goodness, assimilate them? Of course, I designed him with that capability, but I hadn't thought it functional yet. Why now?
Oh, that looks really bad. Oh. Okay, so far so simple. I like this charge ability. It's
I needed that.
pretty much what you can do in X. I need to stop saying Mega Man and just say like the number of the game I'm referring to. X, you had the ability to do that. You had to kind of press forward twice in kind of quick succession. Oh, that looks really bad. Okay, no idea what that was, but we'll take it. Yeah, look at that. So you definitely couldn't do that, so that's really cool. I like that.
Sonda, what's the matter?
What's the matter? What the f***
What's the matter with you?
matter? Are you okay, Will?
Oh, fine. Fine. More or less. And yourself?
Less than fine. Much less. These robots gone wild are tearing the place apart. I've sealed myself in the lab, but who knows how long before they break through?
Understood. We're already on our way. You can try to hold them off as best you can.
So in terms of like following this game through its... Oh, I'm taking you guys out as well. Yeah, in terms of following this game through its development cycle. So... Oh, sniper joke, thank you very much. What is going on here? Oh, boy. Taking a bit of a kick in here. You know, I obviously followed the game, like, to some degree. But I wasn't, you know, keeping tabs on it the whole time. But certainly what that game was presented as graphically and what it looks like now, you know, there's a pretty significant difference. Cool. Not that I think that is a surprise to anyone.
Here we go.
Okay, I can see it's going to be tricky to sometimes know when exactly I can actually charge an enemy when I can't.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Cool. Again, could never figure that one out for myself.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right. The lab is just ahead. Sonda. Sonda, are you still there? Have the robots torn
The
you to pieces?
fuck was that?
Criminy!
What was that? A demolition unit. How on earth did it manage to get down?
Well, it's a demolition unit. What do you think it does?
Back, quickly. You must stop it before it destroys the entire laboratory.
Alright. Encounter Round Digger. Sell 90,000. Alright. Alright, easy enough. I can do that. Oh, can I? Oh, shit.
Come on, step out of it.
Alright, that was easy.
Mission clear.
Okay. Alright, so I'm presuming there's some sort of target for getting 100%. Cell absorptivity average. Yeah, that was easy enough. There's a very good video online by a gentleman called Egoraptor. I think I've talked about it before.
Sonda,
And he just talks about level design and how the Mega Man series is actually very good for level design in terms of telling you how to play a game without actually holding you by the hand, and telling you, which this game hasn't taken
Crikey.
a lesson from.
It's like every bot in America went completely nuts all at once. Let me contact.
Because this
my
would only
brother
happen in
at office
America.
Tokyo. Maybe he can send help. I'm sorry, Soichiro. Please understand. The Japanese government won't let us intervene until we know.
I can see they really went out all the way with these animations as well.
I was afraid of that, but it makes sense. After all, any
After
robots
all.
who send to help could be affected as well, making things even worse.
just to confirm, Mr. Sonda, if we can isolate the cause of the robot rampage, you'll send aid?
Absolutely, Professor White. Anything we can do. Did you have a plan in mind?
Yes. We'll send Beck to track down all his fellow mighty numbers. Great idea! Wait, what? His assimilation ability should filter any irregularities from his siblings' programming. If we can gather and study multiple samples, perhaps we can isolate the cause of the problem.
It's a long shot, but it's our only hope. The fate of the entire country hangs in the balance. I'll finish reactivating Cole so she can provide support. Let's get to it!
Professor, Not to worry, Beck. This is well within your capabilities.
Deep story. Okay.
New content in extra mode is here.
Yeah, unlock challenge solo.
New
Unlock
content in
leaderboards.
extra mode is here.
Go ahead and choose your next target.
Attention! New tips are added as the game progresses. Be sure to check back and view them regularly.
What should we tackle
The VR training program I devised. Care to try it?
No.
Oh,
Alright, what do we got? Mighty number 1, oil platform, codename Pyrogen. Cryosphere. Dynatron. Seismic. Battalion. Aviator. Brandish. Counter Shade, I think that says. Okay. I guess we'll start with number 1. Explain. Sure. Alright.
Mighty number 1, Pyrogen, has been sighted near this oil refinery.
Nope. Too long.
you, all...
Yes. Let's get on with it.
System ready? Go!
Alright.
A fire-wielding robot running wild at an oil refinery. I don't like the look of this at all.
Not exactly ideal conditions, I'll grant you that. Quickly now, Beck. Locate Mighty number 1.
Oh, okay, so when I assimilate them, I pick up some kind of ability to fire, like actual fire, and cool.
like it. Elliot?
Okay, that didn't do what I wanted to do. Man, I wish you could shoot upwards. There we go. Oh man, the explosions look really bad. If you're gonna have explosions, make them look somewhat acceptable. Fucking hell. Yeah, I can already kind of see, like, there are some serious issues here in terms of just how this game looks. Like, I've always harped on that I'm not by any means the biggest graphics fiend. Like, a game can be good without need for, you know, it to run at 1080p and 60 frames and all this nonsense. But in terms of, like, actual detail, there's still a lot that you can do. You know, like, while the level design in the latter Mega Man games is, oh shit, that's bad, are somewhat lacking in some degrees. This is bad. Get me out of here, please. Fuck. Bollocks. There was at least detail in the actual levels. Backgrounds really colourful. Yeah, this is just... There's just not a lot going on here. Oh, was that a check? We've got checkpoints in this game. Okay, so I'm going to stay off here.
Bring it on.
Bring it on! Right, keep running.
Here we
Thank you very much, you weird plug thing.
Pyro.
Burn. The world must
Burn. There we go, yep.
burn.
Pyro, wait!
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
What? Where?
There.
It's confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry.
Yeah, so also there is the fact that, and I can't believe I'm even going to attempt to make a serious discussion about this, but the plot of, you know, the Mega Man series,
Bring it on.
not so much the original Mega Man series, but we'll go at least from X onwards.
Bring it on.
The whole general idea is the idea. It's basically Blade Runner.
Oh my! Did you see all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, that hardly
And
feels
so
like
you had, I think it was replicants and something else. I can't remember exactly, but it was basically Blade Runner with just less Harrison Ford fucking androids. And you know, this kind of feels a whole lot like more of the same.
Bring it on.
Still, platforming feels. Whoa! Hello. All right. Instant death. Fair enough. Sometimes you got to learn the hard way. All right. 0 lives. Now I'm fine with a death like that because, you know, in that instance, that was me learning the rules of the game, and it didn't hold my hand. I was like, nope, fuck you. You shouldn't have jumped. I can accept that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Game over.
Okay. I'll restart. When it comes to Mega Man games, death is part of the process. It's kind of like Dark Souls. You know, you have to die, you have to learn the rules of the game, and then that's how you get better, you come back stronger, and yeah, that's how this is done. I am absolutely fine with that. Because here's the thing, right? Even if this game, by the end of it, does turn out to be just terrible, I'm gonna finish it. It's kind of... Fucking hell. I can't bother that. I kind of have to finish it. It's just, you know, you like Mega Man, you play a game that is based off of Mega Man, made by the original creator of Mega Man, you have to finish it. It's just the rule. And plus, I'm just kind of very curious to see if the level design throughout this game is going to be as bland as this.
That's more like it.
Those fuckers are fuckers.
Bring it on. Here we go.
Here we go.
Bring it on.
Alright. Why you read that time? I don't understand. Yeah, burn, 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 baby, burn. Good song. I get it. 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 I hate unskippable cutscenes. This is a Nintendo trademark I do not want on the PlayStation.
Pyro, wait!
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
Also, fire and oil in a Mega Man level. How very creative. Alright.
It's confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well.
So yeah, there, that bit there, that is pretty much the whole entire concept of like the whole entire X series, is that you got the robots that have gone rogue, or whatever they call them. Come on, creativity, Inafune. Creativity, it's possible.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I need...
Oh my!
Oh my!
Slots and such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances,
Oh
it
shit.
feels like a compliment.
I am gonna die. That wasn't how I wanted to die, but I've died nonetheless. So as you can tell, I am going into this game blind, if you hadn't already noticed. Or I might just be playing it really, really badly. That is also a possibility.
That's more like it.
Okay. So, big electrified force field with spikes, instant death. Could have maybe guessed that beforehand, but, you know, shit. Okay. Oh boy.
Heat has compromised the integrity of nearby
God, this looks so bad. Fucking hell.
Here we go.
I mean, this doesn't look out of place on the PSP. Because they remade the original 1 or 2 Mega Man games. I can't remember which ones exactly. I remember looking at footage of it, and it doesn't look out of place. Tell you what, it doesn't look like is a fucking PS4 game. Not that, you know, I mean, what can be classified as looking like a PS4 game is a bit up for question, considering some of the best PS4 games and Xbox One games, you know, are sort of retro shit, boss, fuck. Alright, difficulty has been ramped up. Fair enough. Oh,
That's more like it.
cool. Alright, this is gonna fuck me off now. Okay. Last life. Better make it count. Yep, I know it's gonna happen. Okay, so here's the other problem I'm noticing with this game now. Is it has knockback damage. And if there is one bane in the existence of every old school video game player, certainly of the you know, 2D NES Mega Drive era, it is knockback damage. And I'm looking at Yu Shinobi and Ninja Gaiden. Actually, I think Ninja Gaiden's the real kind of pain in the craw. Because it's almost, you could classify as cheap. Actually, no, it is very much that. It is cheap. You're not relying on creative level design to challenge the player. You're just being a dick, and that is what we have here. Tell you what though, this will be a fun game to speedrun. One of my actual most enjoyed things, I'll try and use that sentence, or make that sentence work in an actual kind of proper way. One thing that I enjoy watching is speedruns of video games. I don't always get to do it because, you know, that takes time, and I don't always have a lot of time at the moment. But when I do, I enjoy watching speedruns. And one of my games that I enjoy watching the speedrun is the Mega Man series. And here we go again. Mega Man X in particular. Because one of the things about Mega Man, and it's kind of a moot point now in 2016, but back in the day, one of the things that was very novel about this series is the idea that you could kind of complete the game in any way that you wanted. You didn't have to follow a series of levels. You could kind of choose the levels you wanted to do in any particular order. And so, certainly when they got to the X series, and Mega Man had, or X, had the ability to kind of move around a lot quicker around the space. And the game wasn't so much just about running and shooting. You know, the game now had maneuverability as one of the kind of key things. And so that game in particular, that series, you know, going forward, there was a lot of skill involved in getting through the levels. And certainly if you were trying to do it quickly as well. So, yeah, like, there's videos now from the last couple of years, and it's not so much just like people just doing speedruns, but they're doing like races where, you know, you have 2 or 3 people, or 4 people, all playing the same game at the same time, and obviously they race to see who can finish the game quickest. And it's really good, like, seeing how people go about playing the game, what levels they choose, what tactics, what upgrades they try to get. And that was close. And yeah, that's a thing I enjoy watching. Alright. 4 lives to get through this bullshit.
Has compromised the integrity of nearby structures. Please proceed with caution.
Thank you. I really could feel the concern in your voice there.
That's more like it.
I am so going to take my time with this. Like, if you're going to have this be a key feature of a part of a level, try and make it look halfway acceptable. Because this is just not on. Alright, here we go. Run, run, rabbit. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Yep, nope. Fuck you, fuck you. Ah. Alright, this is it's bordering on cheap. I'm gonna say that. hell? Okay, I can get up to that point, and then I definitely think I need to stop. Okay. Right, stop here. Oh! Alright. Have some of that, you bastard. I have no idea what any of those icons are. I'm presuming health upgrades and maybe life, extra lives.
Finally.
You. Why you not burn? Why you not
Burn?
burn?
Thought you might say that. Alright.
Burn.
Oh, come up with a new catchphrase.
I will crash and you burn.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Jesus, pick a game plan and stick to it. So, I mean, at least this whole... I need to remember that. At least this whole assimilation, like, adds at least some sort of an extra layer. It's not much, but it's something.
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please.
I do.
Snap out of it. It's no use, Meg. He's too far gone.
Oh, bad. Jesus. Was that like an insta-kill, or... Because I had a little bit of life left. Holy shit.
Here, that's more like it.
Okay, well, at least you're kind enough to not make me do all that bullshit at the end.
Pyro. Finally.
You. Why you not burn? Why you not burn?
Uh-oh.
Burn.
Alright.
I will crash and you burn.
Yeah, I get it. I fucking get it. Alright, I think I've got this figured out now.
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please, snap
So also it seems like if you're having any trouble in a particular fight,
You'll have to stop it by force.
it gives you like some extra power-ups just before you... Alright. How the fuck do you dodge that bit? Alright, that works. Gotcha, you bastard.
Come on. Snap out of it. Now.
Beck, is that
Oh, Jesus Christ.
mission clear?
Yeah, there's a whole sense of melodramaticism. Is that a word? That's what I want to go with. To this the whole proceedings of this that I'm not entirely on board with. Feel the power of your gloves. Hey! Reselection Pyrogen. Fucking Mortal Kombat spelling going on here.
Jiminy! Atta boy, Beck! Come on, Will. Show a bit of enthusiasm.
Perhaps you should show a bit of restraint, Dr. Sonda. This is only the beginning. Call, please transfer Beck's assimilated cell data over to my terminal. I want to begin my analysis and see if I can isolate the root of the malfunction.
Right away, Professor White.
Because White is right. No, wait.
Incidentally, Sonda, I caught a bit of news on the way here. The president of Cherry Dynamics was insisting the source of the incident is Dr. Blackwell.
What? Poppycock! Blackwell is a genius, but he couldn't possibly
Mate, you need to love the sandwiches.
This.
You must admit, there are similarities to his last plot to shut down every robot in America.
Dr. White, Dr.
You mean
Black.
how
I see what they did there.
originated at the
It's good.
Battle
Clever.
Coliseum, but he was caught and arrested. Even Blackwell isn't clever enough to pull this off from inside a maximum security prison.
Indeed. I wonder why Mr. Graham seems so certain. Well, enough of that. There's data to sift through. Sonda, can you continue assisting Beck?
Absolutely. Let me know as soon as you discover anything.
All right.
Go ahead and choose your next target.
Nah, you know, I'm gonna leave this here. Jesus. I am gonna finish this, and I am gonna play through it, and you're gonna watch me get through this. It's not a terrible game. Like, if we're going just by that one level, this is not a bad game. Well, it's not a terrible game. It looks very simplistic, and like all of the charm of Mega Man games has been stripped away, and we're left with what really just feels like a shell of a Mega Man game at this point. But, you know, as we get more into levels, we'll see if anything kind of sparks my interest. But yeah, thank you for watching. Link to the cast. We've been a bit dry for content because I've been working and Dave is currently in San Francisco. And it's going to be dry over the weekend as I'm working all of it. But we'll have a new podcast up next week. Yeah, so until then, thank you for watching and we'll see you again next time.